What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Justin here with DTT, and it has been too long. It's giveaway time again. So I have our giveaway rifle here. Just gonna give a quick rundown, kind of quick explanation of why we put it together the way that we did, kind of give you guys the highlight reel, and then it'll be up to you guys to head on over to our site and go get entered to win this thing. So, not wasting any time, let's just get right into it. Let's go over this thing. This is an AR-15 that we put together, chambered in 350 Legend. We did that because, one, if you're familiar with us, if you've shopped with us, you know, we do kind of like to specialize a little bit in those less common calibers for the AR-15. We like to always try to carry different parts and different builds for those maybe harder to find or less common calibers. And hunting season is upon us, so we thought, why not put together a cool little deer rifle that one of you guys can win. So that's what this is. That's what we're going to be giving away here over the next couple weeks. We started on this thing with the barrel because we knew we wanted it to be chambered in 350 Legend. So we have a 20-inch barrel from Faxon Firearms, chambered in 350. So comes from Faxon. We know we got a great barrel to kind of be the heart of this build. Then we used the X15 lower receiver from Aero Precision, and we matched that with an XL upper receiver from Aero Precision. With 350 Legend, we could have gone with a normal mil-spec upper receiver, but we kind of thought, if this is going to be a hunting rifle, maybe if somebody wants to do a little switch out to like a 450 or 458 SOCOM, barrel swap and do a little bit different build, this upper receiver is still going to be good to go with those larger calibers, larger casings that you might use for different kinds of hunting. Next thing we did on this was the Gridlock Light handguard from Strike Industries. We wanted a handguard that was going to be obviously long enough for this barrel, but still keep things pretty light. Also, really cool feature about this handguard is you have a super easy, like quick detach system here under the barrel. So if you do need to pull your handguard off to work on anything or adjust gas block or anything like that, that's super easy to do. It's toolless detach and toolless install. So that's a cool thing specific to this handguard that also keeps our build surprisingly light for how long and big of a rifle this is. Moving back here, inside the receivers here, we do have a BCG from Faxon Firearms. So that is a BCG that's going to be good for 350 Legend, obviously, but also your 300 Blackout, also your 5.56 and your 223. That's all the same bolt head. So we did go with the Faxon BCG to match with the Faxon barrel, just because we wanted a nice clean match there, and we know those are going to go well together because they're coming from the same place. Here in the lower receiver, we have, for the most part, just a standard mil-spec LPK, but we did switch that fire control group out for our Davidson Defense Wraith trigger. So that is a trigger manufactured by Rise Armament. And it's, I mean, we talk about this trigger. We've put it in a few of our builds and a few of our giveaways, but it's a really nice trigger. 3.5 pound trigger pull, single stage trigger, so no take up at all, and just a really light, crisp, short pull, and then a nice short reset. So that's the trigger that's going to be in there for you guys. Obviously, if you're going to be using this for hunting, we wanted whatever components we could add to help with maximum precision on every shot. So that's a trigger on there. We went with the Magpul pistol grip on there. Just a simple little upgrade from that A2 pistol grip that always comes with the lower parts kits. Back here we have the charging handle from Aero Precision, and it's an enhanced extended latch charging handle. So these latches are actually super wide. We knew, because this is a hunting rifle, we were going to be putting a scope on here. If you decide to actually switch the scope out for something that's maybe a little bit bigger, you're going to have no problem using that charging handle with those super wide latches. It just makes it really nice, really convenient, really easy to use. Here on the back, we went with the Magpul ACS. And so this is, it's a pretty simple stock. It comes from Magpul, so obviously we know this is like a high quality, durable, rugged product, but it does come with the compartments here in the sides, like a SOP mod stock would have. You have some waterproof tube compartments here on either side, and then there also is this little storage compartment here in the back of the stock. So we just thought with a hunting rifle, when you're out doing that, it's nice to have little storage compartments where you can kind of keep extra stuff just in case you need it. So we went with the ACS for the stock on this build. Here at the back, we used the Strike Industries enhanced end plate and castle nut. So that has a QD mount and also a sling loop built in. So if you're going to be hunting, you're going to be running a sling, you're going to have easy attachment either way there on the back end. Here in the back, inside the buffer tube, we did go with the SRS from Armaspec. So instead of doing standard buffer spring, standard buffer, we used that 2-stage drop-in SRS system, and that thing's supposed to help reduce recoil up to 30%. So just another little thing we did to try and keep this thing shooting nice and shooting soft and shooting flat for if you do have it out hunting, or if you just have it out at the range. This thing's going to be really nice to shoot. Up here on top, we have the Bushnell Banner scope. It's a 3-9 by 40, so shooting 350 Legend, that should be plenty of magnification for a round that typically you'll just be shooting out to like 300 yards or so. Up here at the front, we did include the Epsilon muzzle brake from VG6 Precision. Again, just to keep this thing shooting nice, shooting flat. We want low recoil when we're really trying to get those hits. And then Magpul bipod, just in case you need to kind of set this thing out in any weird positions or gonna go prone to get that shot or anything like that. So that is the basic rundown on this thing, guys. Obviously with a 20-inch barrel, like this is pretty long, it's a pretty big rifle, but we were able to keep it pretty light. And we're really excited to get this thing out the door and find it a new home. So that is the build as we have put it together so far. Now, this is where things get a little more interesting. Fortunately, we were able to get in touch with some of our friends here locally, our buddies over at Culper Precision. If you know those guys, you may know them as the infamous creators of the Block 19 pistol that was getting a lot of attention a year or so ago. And those guys are throwing in a Cerakote job for this. So we thought, because this is going to be a hunting rifle, you may not just want it to be like this all black version as we built it to send out. So those guys are going to throw in a full Cerakote job. They said they'll do up to 3 colors in pretty much any camo pattern you want. So when this giveaway is over, when we pick the winner, we're going to get you straight in touch with those guys. You're going to be able to talk to them because we don't know what you're going to be hunting. We don't know where you're going to be hunting. You do. So we're going to get you in touch with those guys. You can tell them what you want, and they're going to do a full Cerakote job on this thing for you, and then we will send it out to you with all of this and the paint job and everything. So we're super excited about this, guys. We really haven't done a giveaway build that was like geared necessarily towards hunting. So we're definitely excited to like get some feedback on this and put this thing out there. As usual, it's going to be pretty standard ways to enter. There's going to be some options for us and for our buddies over at Culper Precision. YouTube doesn't like us putting links in our captions anymore. So should be really easy to find. Just head on over to our website, deltateamtactical.com. There will be a spot right there on the homepage. You can get entered to win the giveaway. And we will hope to find a loving new home for this in just a few short weeks from now. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. We will see you on the next one.